This is Pastor James, and I'm here to wish you a Merry Christmas. I'm so thankful that we have this opportunity to walk through life together and to hold on to the truth of Jesus Christ and then to discover how that truth changes not just us, but the whole entire world around us. So whatever you're doing right now, I'd like to just take a few minutes and to reflect on Christmas with you. Now, the big thing that I'd like to acknowledge is that Christmas always feels a little bit sacred and special in some way. Now, possibly it's because of the stores being shut. I mean, that is a bizarre thing that the whole economy stops for a day at Christmas. Or maybe it's because there's an opportunity to wear some new pajamas or eat something different or some smells that just only happen at Christmas time, or a favorite chocolate chip cookie recipe that you get to bake up. Who knows what it is, but each one of us, no matter where we are, experiences this kind of sacred thing that happens at Christmas time. Now, I'd like you to answer this question. What is it that you love about Christmas? Is it the smells? Is it just the singing and the music or the lights? Is it the opportunity to give to other people? Now, it's strange. No matter whether you're in Mexico or whether you're in a snowy cabin, it feels like a sacred and special experience to just spend time at Christmas. And the ultimate thing that is the most profound for all of us at Christmas is the Christmas story, which inspires all of these things to take place. And so for just a moment, I'd like to read the Christmas story, the real original Christmas story with you from the Gospel of Luke. So pull up a chair, get your favorite cup of hot cocoa, and let's spend some time reading the Christmas story together. This is the Christmas story as it's told in the Gospel of Luke, chapter 2. And it says these words: "In those days, a decree went out from Emperor Augustus that all the world should be registered. This was the first registration and was taken while Quirinius was governor of Syria. All went to their own towns to be registered. Joseph also went from the town of Nazareth in Galilee to Judea, to the city of David called Bethlehem, because he was descended from the house and the family of David. Now, he went to be registered with Mary, to whom he was engaged and who was expecting a child. And while they were there, the time came for her to deliver her child. And as she gave birth to her firstborn son and wrapped him in bands of cloth and laid him in a manger, because there was no place for them in the inn." Beautiful story. Profound. Heartbreaking in so many ways. Here's the big idea that perhaps you have others, but this is the big idea from this scripture, and it's this: that we should take some time, or take a moment at least in our lives, to open up our hearts and to let Jesus in. You know, it's true. The inn was full so many years ago when Mary and Joseph needed a place to have their baby. But the reason it was not opened up is not because there wasn't any practical space in the inn. That could have changed. The real problem is that the people who were in the inn decided that there just wasn't room, that there wasn't time, that there wasn't space. And so my encouragement to you is that we don't make the same mistake that they did. Take some time today. Reflect on Jesus. Open up the scripture and read the rest of it with your family or a friend. Maybe even pick up the phone and say, "Could I read the Christmas story to you?" if it's a relative far away or even a friend. And just invite them in and invite Jesus into your relationship with them and discover how the Christmas story unfolds. And regardless, it is such an honor to be able to do that with you here now. So take some time right now. Think about who Jesus is and what Jesus has done for you. Let Jesus into your heart. Let him change you and transform you, and discover the joy that takes place. It's a kind of joy that you can only refer to as sacred, a holy experience. And that truly is where all of the rest of Christmas comes from. God bless you. I'm so thankful that we have the time that we can spend right now to say Merry Christmas to you, and obviously to say happy birthday to Jesus. This is the day that the Lord has made. Let us rejoice and be glad in it. God bless. Merry Christmas. And may the truth of the Word made flesh that has made his home among you and me and us truly resound like a great megaphone in your soul as you reflect on the good things that God has done in your life. Merry Christmas, and look forward because God has more great things in store for you in the days, months, and years, and decades, and eons to come. God bless.